Today we're going to be checking out one of the best private collections I have ever seen, guys. Dare I say, this could be the best yet. And I won't be able to show the outside of the house, but once we get inside, oh yes, then the magic happens. By the way, we're in my safe Paris. All right, now what's the official?
The nerd room.
The nerd room, okay. Oh boy, holy smokes. I mean, look at this, look at these comics. The Secret Wars?
Yeah.
Did you have any of those?
Yeah.
Okay, what does a case like this go for?
It depends.
Are these individual? Like, is this count as just one?
This whole thing is one, but they do sell them individually. I bought this as a set.
Oh my
These are the
gosh.
max, the biggest they make them.
Who's the best villain of all time?
Darkseid, yeah.
Darkseid.
You can see the Secret Wars Spider-Man. I had that from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I see the Voltron.
Yeah,
So
that
is
was not from the 80s. That was like a 90s or 2000 remake.
See, I had him,
Sucks.
and you ever hear the terrible trade I made?
No.
Where I traded the black lion,
Nuh-uh.
and it's like my dad made me retrade and get that back. Get the superpowers right there.
Yeah, that's from the. It came with one of the toys. So did the one next to it.
This is my first action figure.
Yep, that's the OG.
84.
Yep, mine too. I had that one in Batman growing
It
up.
was a toy store in Oconomowoc, and that's where I got him. And then Darkseid, I remember that would stretch. You wouldn't be able to put his cape around because they all had that
Yeah,
little clip around their
plastic in
necks.
there,
Do you have Clark Kent?
yeah. No, never.
You had to mail in for him.
Yeah, I heard about
What's his name again? I can't remember.
Desaad.
Desaad.
Yeah, that's his scientist.
Darkseid Destroyer.
Torture guy.
Spider-Man 3 Hunt, dude.
Yeah, that's the first appearance of Venom.
Okay, I got this one right here.
Yeah, that's the first appearance of Tim Drake.
4-part series.
Mhm.
I was getting these every month, and number 4 was a different Batman comic. I never got part 4. I saw it at the New Berlin Ale House. I should have got it.
Yeah.
Do you have all 4 of them?
No, I only got that one. From the Super Friends TV show.
So Super Friends Burger King commercial.
Yep. That's from the Superman the Animated
Wow.
Series. And then over there is the animation cell of the first appearance of Darkseid in Superman the Animated Series. With the orange background. Yep.
Every Darkseid Funko Pop.
Yep.
Where'd you get all of them?
Online. Some in store.
Is that a Darkseid skateboard?
Yep. That's the deck. I have a skateboard downstairs. Got the whole collection.
Does this light up the Sega Saturn?
No, that's just a 3D printed sign. I found this guy on Etsy.
I was gonna say, is that an Etsy thing?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the Capcom, Bandai Namco.
In the box.
So what's interesting is they don't have Johnny Storm. Like when I flipped that around, I didn't see, well they did. So the ones I was looking at.
Yeah, Series 1 you were looking at.
Oh, okay, all right. Put on this one.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Aquaman, and those 3 junior super friends, Wendy, Marvin, and Wonder Dog.
You ever draw this stuff?
Yeah.
When you were a kid? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole drawing folder over here of the drawings I did.
I saw this at Kohl's and I passed on it, but I did get Sega.
Yeah. And the next one is the original Xbox. It's coming out in July.
Okay.
I'm getting that one too.
I didn't even see your Darkseid mask.
Yeah, that's a Ben Cooper costume.
Holy
It has
cow.
the bodysuit too in there. That's really hard to find. I've only ever seen 2 online in my life.
Now, there was the first Spider-Man. I might have had a Spider-Man that was like attached to a motorcycle, like 83.
Yeah, I remember that one too. I never had it.
That was my first Spider-Man. You got Lionel. Of course, another Darkseid, the original Optimus Prime, my first Transformer. Never
Mine too.
forget getting him.
I had him and Grimlock, that was it. I wasn't really into the
I think
Transformers.
Bumblebee was my second. Oh, the Galactic Guardians. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
It might be my favorite season.
Yeah, that's the show that got me hooked into all this comic book stuff. That's what got me into comics.
Looking so much at the DC, I didn't even see the Marvel down here. That was your last Silver Surfer. Did you say you had 2 of those statues?
No, I only had one, but they made 3 different versions of it.
Wow.
Yeah, and these are the cheapest Maji cases. These are like $300 a piece for these
And
cubes.
how long, just this right here, how long did it take to get all these? Just the marble?
Oh, decades.
Wow.
A few of them I got when they first came out. Those are really old statues. And then some of them I just got off eBay. Prototype of that one. That's
It's like a He-Man figure like that.
Yeah.
You can see through them.
Yeah, that's the prototype of that. That's the prototype of that one. And this is the prototype of that one. Oh, and we got a prototype Funko Pop glow in the dark.
Attention to detail there. Look at that six-pack.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a Sideshow collectible statue, and it's real cloth. And it has
Wow.
a swappable Clark Kent head down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just held in with magnets.
The mother boxes.
Yep, that's from the movie. And the
So-
new Superpower figures.
This closet is the most jam-packed. Look at this.
These are empty. Oh, this Batmobile,
Okay.
the new Batmobile.
That's the new one.
Yeah.
The original, 2008, got into eBay, made the mistake. I sold mine. Went to Singapore.
Wow.
The 1984 Batmobile. Like.
Got
all
this
the
at Hobby Lobby.
superpowers.
The Hobby Lobby find.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That too up there, the canvas.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Nostalgia World, the comic book store. I'm paying
Okay,
maybe
so-
$20 a piece for them. They're sealed still.
Wow. And you have all four.
No, I only
No.
got these two. And then
And
I
you
got
got the Stay Puft and
Stay Puft
Slimer.
and Slimer, yeah. And Stay Puft is unpunched yet.
Did you
It's
get
rare.
the Firehouse?
No,
Did you
never.
get- no.
I didn't even get Ecto. I had the helicopter.
My buddy Mike Worley has the Firehouse. I didn't get that
Okay.
one. These are all.
Yeah, everything
All
from here
comic
down
books.
is all comic books. I've literally read every one of them. All I used to do was read comics and watch anime.
And they're all in those plastic sleeves.
Not all of them. A lot of them are like this. I gave up on the plastic sleeves because it was a waste of space to me.
That cardboard. Then they'd get you to buy the cardboard insert for it.
Yeah, so half of them are plastic sleeves and half of them are. I didn't think comic books were going to be worth anything anymore because when I was reading them in the 2000s, early 2000s.
I had this kite.
Yeah, it's a wind
Yeah,
sock. Yeah.
that is cool. Holy cow. The Superpower line. What do you think of Masters of the Universe?
I loved it when I was a kid, and then I loved the toys, and then I loved the cartoon, but I was a toddler when that came out, you know? And when they started remaking the toys in stores, one of them came with a VHS tape. So I was so excited. I bought it just for the VHS tape, and it had like 2 episodes on it, and the show was horrible. It was unwatchable. I was like, I can't believe I used to watch this.
You love Godzilla. Okay, so you have an Instagram page.
Yeah,
And what how can people find you on Instagram?
no clue. It's me, Evan, on YouTube, and it's me, Evan, kind of on Instagram.
I'm gonna have a link in the description because you're putting a lot of pictures up every week.
Yeah,
I see
it's
stuff.
always-
Videos on YouTube, reviews.
Yep. I do reviews, I do tours.
Wow.
I also show off my video game collections on YouTube. Soft vinyl. Made by a company called Bandai. And down there I met the Godzilla suit actors. The original era from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and the guy from the 90s.
Was that Bandai Namco or was that just Bandai when I by your Capcom? Did I get that wrong?
No, over there it's Bandai Namco. Because Bandai bought Namco.
All right, that's
So
what I
now
wanted.
it's
I wanted to
Bandai.
make sure when you
Yeah,
said
but
that. I
in the
remember
day-
that.
Back in the day, they were just Bandai.
That was Power Rangers. I think they
Yep.
were Bandai.
Yep. Corny to me. I would watch
It-
it just to make fun of it.
The toy reminded me. It was Voltron all over. That
Right.
that's
I was still into Voltron, but not in. I thought Power Rangers was a ripoff. But eventually, I was at a comic convention, and they were auctioning off a Dragon Zord with the Green Ranger in the box, the real big one.
zooming in on that.
How big is it?
Look at that. I mean, this is like 2 Barbies stacked on top of each other. I saw your comparison. Like you had the mini Superman, the regular, and then the 1/6 scale. Where's the back of it? Does it have?
Those are the other characters they made.
Remember being a kid, just like looking on the back here.
And then
Just
here's the
imagine
minis.
having.
These are the big ones. These are the minis.
Did you get the Green Arrow?
Never. Only ones I had growing up was him and him.
Christmas '86. I remember that. Where'd you get the lantern?
I bought that at a comic shop.
Is that his arch nemesis? The woman with the gem in her, in her stomach?
That's
No.
Eclipso's Black Diamond.
And then that's Kryptonite.
No, that is Sonic's Emerald.
Oh, okay.
The Chaos Emerald and Master Emerald, and then if you touch this to this is the right one. Should light up. Maybe I switched it off. Oh yeah, it's going on.
Nice. Oh, I can see it.
Yeah. So it actually lights up.
The Marvel line trading cards. Then they had the Superman, so... And then the holograms, if you came across the hologram.
Yep. I got those too.
Oh yeah. Do you have the whole Doomsday series?
Yep.
So do I. It's all Etsy stuff, like...
Yeah, all these 3 different... I bought from the same guy at Etsy. He's really reasonable.
I don't know what it is about the superpowers. So when I asked you about Masters of the Universe, I think Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, Transformers, maybe are like considered the best action figures, but Superpowers is my favorite.
Me too. Superpowers is my favorite. Then it was Thundercats, and then Voltron. Those are the 3 I like most.
Yeah, it's hard for... It's like if someone says, you know, what's your favorite arcade one? I'd say X-Men, because it's X-Men. It's just... I don't know if it's the best cabinet, but it's my favorite.
This is a mixture of lines. DC Universe Classics and DC Direct. 2 different companies. And all those are Marvel Legends and Marvel Select.
Any dust... I always think about, like, does any dust get inside of these?
This one does get dust. These Magic cases do not. But the dust is very minute in this one.
Oh my gosh. Any of these ever tip over on you?
Oh yeah.
You're in your vacuuming and you see one fall?
Yep. I found this on eBay for cheap.
Really?
Yeah. It came in a bundle with a bunch of toys.
What a great idea. Never thought of that. Okay, now you're a huge Godzilla fan.
Yes.
And Superman's your favorite.
Yes.
Like, Darkseid's your favorite villain.
Correct.
Superman, ultimate
All-time
favorite.
character, yeah.
Godzilla versus Superman, who wins?
Superman.
Of course. Right. I was afraid to ask you that.
In the
Like,
comic book, Godzilla won recently.
how would he get one? I didn't even see.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Look at that. That's all one piece?
Yep. So it's Darkseid versus Wonder Woman on top of a Parademon. And that's 1/6 scale.
Did this come out around the time of the Justice League movie?
It might have. I'm not sure. It is pretty old.
I mean, you get Superman mad enough.
Mhm.
Eventually he'll, you know, he could take Darkseid down. Another mother box.
Yeah. That one actually lights up and makes noise. And
You can change his heads. You got a couple
swappable
different.
heads. Yep.
And it's this one?
One's the one in back is
Okay,
this one.
yeah,
The one in front
and
is
then-
that one.
Yeah, this one's for this guy.
Yep. And then this one has 3 swappable heads.
Now this comes off. It's all magnetized.
Yeah, Magi case, guys. And then these...
So the dust does not.
No, it doesn't get in there. These light up.
Oh, those Omega beams.
We're hoping McFarlane makes this Darkseid playset.
Did you have Cyborg?
No way. I mean, he's
So,
the most valuable out of all.
Cyborg, Shazam, Plastic Man, impossible.
Impossible. I figured it out yet. I had to pay $80.
I cannot remember. I had him. What was his name?
Calabac.
Calabac.
As his son.
His adopted son.
No, that's his real son.
I thought that they switched. Like, his son was really in the New Gods, like the series. Like that was his. The guy that had the jetpack. I thought that was
Mr. Miracle is his...
this guy. I thought this was really Darkseid's son right here.
Yeah, that's Orion. Orion's also his son.
Oh, so he has 2. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one that switched. So he's Highfather's son, and they switched at birth.
And
so they were raising each other's kid to keep peace.
Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle is
And-
Highfather's son, and then Orion is...
That's his girl, his wife.
Yeah, that's Big Barda. Yep. And she's one of the Elite Furies.
One heck of a collection. Spider-Man, Batman crossover. I just like we step back in time. This is everything from the 80s and 90s, and more. Just like you told me, that new Darkseid from the Justice League.
And you see the little consoles I got down by them?
Oh yeah. You could retire off all this stuff.
Yes, that's the point. It's the plan.
Wow. Forget the 401k. Art on the N64. This game was horrible. I remember.
Yeah.
The total 90s.
I got the Genesis one as well.
Like, this is when Seinfeld was big. Like, you know, with the mullet hair.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at this game.
wow. You got the superpowers in the back.
Yep. I got this. So I got all Darkseid's video game appearances. Game Boy Advance. This was hard to find.
That Superman Xbox game was impossible to play.
I beat it. Yeah. I loved it. There goes some nostalgia.
Yes, this
I love this game.
I do too. I do
Unlocking the outfits was my favorite thing. And what I love, the outfits wouldn't affect the gameplay. They were just different
too.
skins.
I like how you could play different players in different boards.
Yes.
Like you were forced to use.
It was incredible. Great
That
game.
was-
And the story was so good. Oh yeah, check out this video game. Never opened.
Wow.
It's actually a cassette, like a that you put in your car.
I've never seen this much Dark Side stuff. Like this is great.
Yeah, I got like I said, the world's biggest. So anything with dark side in it. I actually do love these Lego games. Until fighting games came along, that changed my world. Like the Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, the X-Men beat 'em up. X-Men was my favorite. Now my favorite's the Punisher. I missed that when it came out, but when I played it in an arcade one-up,
I want to buy a
that has to be the
PlayStation
best.
4 just to play that
Yeah.
online. Like I don't know.
Yes.
If Arcade One Up doesn't make that, I'm gonna. And I don't even want to play a console, but just to play that online.
It's worth it.
I mean, you got a
because it is the
PlayStation
best.
4, right?
Yeah, I
mean,
got
you can play
PlayStation
it.
4 and PlayStation 5.
And I have no problem being Nick Fury.
And I played the I never played Cadillacs versus Dinosaurs. But I did play the Alien vs Predator, and I still think Punisher is better. I think it's
I
the
do
best
too.
beat 'em
I
up.
do too. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, I think would be fun if you were playing with somebody, but I've never actually finished that one, but I do have it on my MVSX. This reminds me of that show, Secret Identity. Was that the 80s?
I don't remember.
I think it was called Secret Identity. The kid from Stand By Me, Jerry O'Connell,
Okay.
was a superhero, and he had a whole wall
Oh well.
of comic books.
Yeah, I made these.
The Titans with Deathstroke in the back.
Yeah, this is his first appearance.
Wow.
And then I got the new Teen Titans first appearance next to that. That's where they appeared.
Secret Wars.
So Raven, Starfire, Cyborg, they all appeared in that book.
That's cool. What a collection. And all the minis. You got the mini destroyer right there,
Yeah,
the mini
somebody actually made
Darkseid,
those. Yeah.
and the skateboard,
Yep.
and just all the Darkseid. I want to thank Evan for bringing us in here for this tour. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll have a link in the description how to find Evan on Instagram and on YouTube. We'll see you guys next time. And Superman with the mullet.
Yeah, that's from Hallmark. Made those in the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, that one and the George Perez
You know,
one. on there.
that Hallmark at Brookfield Square before the change of ownership
Yeah.
was the best Hallmark ever.
Agreed.
Unbelievable.